Hello everybody, hope you're having another blessed day. In today's video we are back on Duel Book to go through the combo of the Dark Warrior best deck in the format that I showed you guys in one of the last videos a couple days ago, okay? Because I did get a little comment in the comment section that asked me to go through the combo, so what? Just for you, I'm going to show you the ins and outs of this deck, which is mainly going to consist of the main combo, which is any two warriors, gives you full combo. Then we'll also go through the any two warriors plus extender combo, how it kind of changes it up. I'm going to show you the follow-up play, which is very important what you're able to do on your second turn after you kind of negate your opponent's whole first turn. And also what you're able to do if you accidentally draw that dreaded double nothing card, which in this version of the deck you don't have a way to shuffle it back because the Plague Spreader's not in there. So it does change up your inboard, and there's two kind of ways you can do it. One with the regular two warrior combo, and then one you're able to do actually if you have an extender, okay? So yeah, those are the 5 different things we'll go through. So let's just get into it, guys. Let's just get into this lovely, and let me show you guys what is a pretty good deck in my opinion. Very good deck. All right, so let's get into a solo game and get our hand set up where it needs to be, okay? And our hand setup is going to be our basic go-to nostalgia combo, which is going to be the connector, which gets it into our two warriors, okay? Technically, you can go 2 extenders to show the combo, Armageddon Knight, it doesn't matter, okay? I'm just going to show you the basics of the basics. So, rip that hand out, and let's get that connector. Where are you at? There's our connector. So, we're connector 2-hand, alright? Now, mind you, in this simulation, technically, you'll have 4 idle random cards there, which could be hand traps, extenders, whatever, okay? This is just what you're able to do if you get any 2 warriors, alright? So let's get into it. So let's say we have Connector, which is the best normal summon in the game. You cannot say no to that to me, okay? Best normal summon. Alright. So Connector's going to activate, gives our second warrior onto the board, which is going to be Awkward Dolphin, which has a really nice effect. Once it's on the field, you can then activate it and look at your opponent's hand, okay? So that's the point. You can either take out a hand trap if they have it, or it just gives you information on what they're really playing, because once you know what deck they're playing, you know what they're able to do, and if they're able to beat your board, you're going to make. And if you see no hand traps, you just crack your knuckles. You're just like, okay, sit back, relax, let's get this combo done, and then you just destroy them next turn, okay? Because honestly, if they don't draw like a Kaiju, a Raw, really, and have some way into Zeus, there's really nothing that can really beat this board. Dark World No More, evenly matched, does nothing to this board, guys. Does nothing at all. Alright, of course, Nibiru, getting Nibiru really sucks, getting hand trap really sucks, but once you get your board established, there's nothing they can really do, okay? So, now you have 2 wars. You're going to make your Isolde. Isolde is going to activate, which is going to let you then add a warrior from your deck to your hand. Well, I always say you need to add, because it goes really well if you follow play. It's going to be a Mortifying Skillfried, okay? We can't use him this turn because I saw his effect, but next turn we come, ooh, he's very good, and he can come very clutch in the situations you get stuck in sometimes. Alright, now Sodi has a second effect, which is going to be the ability to send equip spells from your deck to the graveyard, and then summon a monster whose levels equals that amount. We're always going to send 4 in this deck. Alright, and this is when people say, oh, this is a bricky deck. Yeah, it is, but guess what? Most of our equip spells are also extenders, so if we draw them, we don't care. Alright, so we send over the Overdue Burial, what that is. Make sure always send the Phoenix Blade, that's very important. Just send Axe of Fools, and let's say we send another Durandal, since you do play 2 in the deck. And that's going to let us get into Armageddon Knight. Armageddon Knight's then going to activate. Then let's send our Dark Monster, and then the last previous kind of deck profiles, this one usually people send Plague Spreader Zombie, okay? Because that was the only really good card you could use to still get the full combo after the shooter was banned. So, yeah. But now we got the shooter back. So, goodbye, Plague Spreader, and hello back to Shooter. The shooter's thing to use his effect at the nice cheap cost of half your life points to torment Armageddon Knight, making himself a level 3, and spell summon himself out. Ta-da! We're half dead already, guys. Alright. Now from here, we'll use Isolde, and also the Shooter, which goes back to the bottom of your deck, which is really nice, to get into Halki Fibrax. Halki Fibrax can activate its effect to get the tuner from your deck, and you're going to get into the good old Vion Coup, which is definitely A little bit of a break. We can spell something from the hand, got the Healthy Fibrax. Now, this is where I see some controversy in different versions of this deck. I see people want to do the Palator Dragon version of the deck, which you're welcome to do, but you're playing an extra brick. You also run into the chance that you somehow draw too many equipped spells, so you have to send a DDR from your deck to the graveyard or something, okay, to use Isol's effect. Which means, because this happened to me before in tourneys, you're running the risk of having to do 2 DDRs and like a random equipped spell to add to your hand by Palator Dragon's effect. You know what? That can sometimes mess you up, okay? Because if you don't get that DDR, guess what? You're not doing the combo, okay? No combo wombo for you. Alright. But yeah, always go with the Vion Cube. Let's do an A for max, okay? So, Vion Cube would then synchro with Armageddon Knight and to get into our first negate, which is going to be the Dawn Dragster, giving us that spell and trap protection. Now, since it is a light monster, Vion Cube would then be able to activate, which people did not know about sometimes, to get you any equipped spell in your deck to your hand. Yes. Any equipped spell. Pretty good. So, this is how we're going to get that DDR set using Palator Dragon. Now, you know this combo for years past. It's Divine Sword loop time, okay? So make sure you banish that Armageddon Knight and any Goshron Warrior in your graveyard. Add that Divine Phoenix Blade. And then you go into DDR. DDR, discard the Phoenix Blade. Little bit of lag. There you go. And you get back good old Armageddon Knight. Armageddon Knight is going to activate on its summon to send Blackwing Zephyros the Elite. I know it likes a little brick in the hand, but you know what? We live with these. We live with these. Alright. Zephyros will then activate, which will then bounce the DDR back to our hand, which destroys the Armageddon Knight and special summon itself out. Don't forget your 400. Can't forget your 400, okay? We get Trickstar players wiping at your heels, okay? Now, once more, we go Armageddon Knight and another Warrior. Get that Divine Sword back to our hand. And do we go DDR for the last time in this combo. And this will get out our Armageddon Knight for its third send. Okay, and this is the last time we send using this effect. Alright, so Armageddon Knight, send another Dark Monster. And this time, you're going to send a Phantom's Mice card. This could be either Boots, or this could be Ancient Cloaks. I prefer to send Ancient Cloak, mainly because there's the off chance, you somehow get Torn Scales and Boots to your hand. Technically, that's 2 Warriors get into a Isolde, a little bit of a mini combo. So I like to just keep that in deck just in case. So let me find Ancient Cloak. Where are you? There you are. And send Ancient Cloak to the graveyard. Now, you can do this next part in any of these 2 orders. You can either go into your special summon plays to finish out your combo, then use the Ancient Cloak effect to banish to add your rank up spell, or you go Ancient Cloak, find your rank up spell, go combo. I would say you want to do the XYZ summon stuff first, mainly in case you get infinite impermanence or somehow gets negated or Nibiru, you don't know. At least then, if something does happen to your combo and you can't finish the way you want to, you can still use Ancient Cloak instead of getting the rank up to get like the Shape Brigadine. Giving that extra extender, maybe make into like an Appaloosa or somehow make into like a Predaflame for Anaconda. Giving that this little bit extra that you can finish up your board on, okay? So you don't end up with this a spell and trap negate, because that's not going to help you. Alright, so let's go in that order. Our 2 rank 4s are going to go into Utopia Double. Utopia Double effect, discard 1, detach 1, this Malwish 1, and this is going to add all double or nothing. The one true kill-all brick in the deck, okay? And I'll show you again later in the video what you do in case you do top deck this card. Alright, so Utopia Double adds, and then you go into Utopia Kaiser. Pretty broken card in my opinion. Alright, Kaiser effect then activates, and your opponent may be like, hey, you're not supposed to do it in that order. Yes, it does. You special summon first, then detach, okay? So you're going to special summon out the Big Eye, and then you also can special summon out Utopia, okay? And because, why not, okay? You can say, oh, you get the Super Poly target. Yeah, they can Super Poly my Kaiser and my Utopia, that's true, but, they can just still do my Kaiser and Dragster, so it's not going to be much of a difference on that, okay? So we get these 2 out, and then this card, the Zephyros the Elite, alright? Now, this is when you do the Ancient Cloak part. You use its effect. You're going to banish it. And this is going to get you to add for the rank up spell. to kind of wrap up the combo. And then I'll also say, just add a little spice on there to get the extra card in your hand to intimidate them. Use the Divine Sword so they can't technically get your Armageddon Knife of Monster Reborn. That could come up, especially for Phantom Knights. So banish your L2 warriors, get that rank up to Phoenix Blade to your hand, and then you're just going to set rank up magic, and that ends your turn. Okay, go to the end phase. Now, this is what you're able to do now on your opponent's turn. What this combo does is that it protects your rank up spell. Okay, this is because we have a Dragster on the board. Because it used to be before we was able to do the Dragster with Divine on Cube, we had to be careful in case opponent would do Standby Phase, Twin Twister, or Cosmic, and just take out the rank up. Because this is only be activating the main phase. So with the Dragster, it does give you that little extra protection. And also it just gives you an extra way to kind of bait out their cards. So sometimes they'll go, let's say, Lightning Storm, and without the Dragster, you have to instantly activate, and they would chain Cosmic Cyclone. Okay, and you'll be in trouble. Now if they go Lightning Storm, you would chain Dragster, maybe then they would chain the Cosmic, but then you would chain rank up anyways, and it would be protected into a rank up, okay? So, what we do now would be the rank up, targeting the big eye, and you get your good, oh lovey, this, you win the game card, our Lord and Savior, Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga has that effect that literally says, once he is summoned, end of chain. So he is chain free, everything chain 2 and chain 1 automatically gets negated. His effect does not activate at the end of a chain. Look the rolling up, guys. This is how you can technically... Okay, let me do this real quick, okay? Let's put him back to the extra deck, okay? Let me show you something. I want to show you something. Just so we get all the end about this deck out of the way, so people stop going to witch hunt about this stuff. Let's say, okay, let's say I set this card. My opponent starts their turn by activating Dark Ruler no more. The card says monsters cannot chain to this effect, okay? Well, guess what? They can, as long as a spell is in the chain beforehand. So we will go to rank up spell, chain 2. Chain 2, it would summon out Utopia Doubler, Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga would have this effect be live after chain 2 resolves, which then results in chain 1 being the Dark World No More being negated by the Kali Yuga. It is very similar to how if you go Dark World No More, you can then chain like a Cosmic Cyclone and then chain the Archfiend Dragon for the Dragon Lance combo. You can chain that and then target Dark World No More to negate it, okay? It's kind of like that combo, okay? So that is very good, something you can do. Alright, so that hopefully explains Kali Yuga why it's broken. It also has a secondary effect that you can detach one and destroy all spells and trap on the field as a quick play, okay? So let's say they set a monster or do something with the combo and they set a bunch of back row. They're in phase, you just chain Kali Yuga, you destroy that, okay? So unless they're like a Eldritch deck or something like that, you'll probably be a really good situation going onto your second turn, okay? So let's say we did that. We blew up the back row. They have some random monster on the board set. We don't know what it is. And they pass turn, okay? And now it's our turn. We would get a draw. Let's just say this is the hand we have, okay? So what will we do with this hand? All right, now, something I will say, you cannot attack directly with Kaiser. So I usually get rid of him if I don't really need him, okay? Because if I'm scared of this, I'm gonna get rid of him. So what we will do, we'll do Kaiser and Utopia, because the two warriors, we use them to make into our seethe. seethe effect. We've been then add an old warrior. Why not? Okay. Doesn't matter which card you really add. Let's just say we add. Let's just go with a Fireflint Lady, because we like Fireflint Lady. Pretty good card. All right. Honestly, no, wait, we don't want to add that. That messes the combo. I'm gonna stick that one. Anything else. Sure, we'll take Ascended Stage. We don't care about the card really. So as long as it's not Fireflint Lady, because we need to summon him in a second. All right. So now what we do from here, we will then go seethe second effect. We do have more equips in the deck, so we would then send the Durandal, and this was then supposed to summon out a Fireflint Lady. That's when you want to get it. All right. Now from here, you're able to go Hage Fibrax and the Fireflint Lady to get out the Unicorn effect, discard a double or nothing, put it to some use to just bounce whatever they left on the board after Kalyuga had a field day of the first turn, okay? And then it probably clear the board and you could technically probably attack directly for game. Or can you? Alright, now let's go a little bit farther because we can do even more stuff because the deck's broken. Now, we can also now banish an equip spell. Goodbye. To special summon out Immortal Phoenix. Equipping it with the Phoenix Blade, it has a monster negate. So we have a spell and trap pop, we have a spell and trap negate, we have a monster negate. But we're not done yet, guys. We want to make them this grovel at our feet. So now for the last thing we will do, we'll use the Isolde and Nightmare. We're going to go into Predaplant Verte Anaconda. Okay, Verte Anaconda, we will then use its effect. We will send the instant fusion to the graveyard. And it costs a nice 2,000 life points, which we'll still have enough in this combo. Put us at 16, but you know, we should be fine. But then ever to end with an El Shaddai Winda. Okay. And at this point, guys, you probably got you got it. Even if you can't kill this turn, what are they going to do with what they have left of the board? You have a Spell and Trap Destruction, you have a Monster Negate, you have Spell and Trap Negate, and they're limited to only 2 summons, okay? Technically, you know, maybe no Dark World no more, but you know what? At this point, you're probably already OTK and you won. Now, one more thing, you don't have to go into Predaplant. This is the other thing you can do at this point, so let's put this back to the top of the deck. Bring these guys back out onto the board. What you can also do, instead of doing a Predaplant combo, you can also use these cards as a link for 4, and you get into Appaloosa with 2 materials. In that point, again, you still have game 33-21 because Goldfang Kaiser negates his effect that makes him reduce his level. So if you use Dragster, reduce his level to 5 to negate a spell and trap, then use Kalyuga, on your next turn, Dragster is back at 7 with 2100 attack. Cool rolling. But yeah, 35, 16, 33, right? 300, yeah, 33, and then attack for 21. You got game. All right. So that is this 2 warriors, what you're able to do, guys. That's pretty good. Now, let's reset the deck. And I'll show you what you do with Extender. This may take a while. Use God knows how many cards. Alright, and let's get back to where we had it. There's that connector. Now, since we're doing Extender, we're also going to get our favorite card to go with connector, which is basically our chain block buddy. The card that people say, oh, chain block's not a thing. It is. Which is Blue Mountain Butterfly. Let's get a little drink of Clear American Key Lime. Sponsor me. Love this stuff. That's good. Alright. So let's go for the combo again. Only difference is, now when we go for Connector, when it activates the effect, it's also going to be Chain Block now, so you need to activate at the same time. Butterspy. So they can't just Ash negate the summon of Aqua Dolphin, which is really nice. So that gets summoned in defense mode, because why not? And then we also get the Dolphin as soon as we find it. There it is. Dolphin's on board. Dolphin effect. Rip a card. Very nice. I mean, we still be able to have 2 cards in a hand at this point, which is good, because we don't need much. Alright. Now from here, you're going to want to send your Extender and the Dolphin to the graveyard. That's key. Extender and Dolphin to the graveyard. Let's use Instant Fusion to get out to Millennium Eyes. Then get the Millennium Eyes. Alright, unless you used it. Whatever. 2 warriors now. You're going to go into Isolde. Isolde effect to add. We're going to add Phoenix to our hand. And now you could go more of the combo, or you can just go into the connector section now. Since Connector has a second effect, you can tribute it to bring out Dolphin for a second time, which gives you the opportunity before you go for Isolde, which would get Ash potentially. You go Dolphin again. This card, no one in your cards, leave you still have 2 cards. And now they're out 2 cards. So it's free to 2 cards. You're doing pretty good. Now, if you on the first time you used it, and you know they have something like 2400 attack or some high attack, but no idle hand traps, I would say you would wait to the end of the combo, because you can say this to the end. You can save the Connector Dolphin combo to the end of this combo before you use Kaiser's effect, and he will have 5,000 attack. But you can wait till then to use the effect and guarantee destroy what's in the hand. So keep that in mind. Alright, now we do the regular combo. seethe, send a 4, 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and get Armageddon Knight. Armageddon Knight effect. We're going to be sending now the Extruder again. Yes, I forgot, but the Extruder effect will activate. It would put us at 4,000, okay, guys? So, Special Summon, he gets Special Summon by Tarman, Guido, any of these guys, really. And let's put ourselves at 4,000. That's where we'd be at this point. Alright. Now, in the Edo combo without the extender, we would go to Strudo and seethe make Halki Fibrax. Now, what we're going to do is going to be the Strudo and extender to make Halki Fibrax, keeping seethe on the board. Hulk gets activate, gets you the Vion Cube, just like regular combo. However, at this point, you're not going to go into Dawn Dragster yet. That's a red flag, okay? Timeout, technical on the game, whatever. You're always going to go then seethe and Hulk to make a 2-material Appaloosa. Or you had double extender or free material. How many extenders you have, whatever. You make an Appaloosa before you make Dawn Dragster. This is in case they have never to sit on it. This is the last chance you get to stop that. But once you get Appaloosa on the board, and then you instantly just go for Dawn Dragster, you probably won the game, because they have nothing else they can respond with. So now we go regular combo. Q for Dawn Dragster. We're going to get the ad. I'm not going to activate the cards, I don't feel like it. Get the ad of DDR. Or it's talking my throat dry. Use good old Phoenix Blade now. Banish 2. Add to hand. DDR. Discard the Phoenix Blade. Get Armageddon Knight. Armageddon Knight, send Zephyrs to the lead again. Zephyrs effect, bouncing it to the hand. Special summon it out. Armageddon back to the grave. Take your 400. And then find sword again to banish. Make sure you get the awkward dolphin banish. You don't want someone to bring that back and wreck you some random way. I always say banish everything, but let's say the connector. Connector could stay in there. Alright. DDR again. Discard. Get the Armageddon Knight one more time for the one more send for the Phantom Knights. And then we make our combo. Got double. Double effect. Get good old double enough into our hand. And go into Kaiser. Woo! Woo! Someone give me a cough drop. You know what, guys? Pausing the video real quick. I'm gonna go find a cough drop. You know what? Because, before I cough alone and I go die somewhere, you know what? I prefer to live. That's another channel. Yeah, most people would pause the video to edit this. You know what? I ain't doing that. You're getting this, my authentic reaction. So, of course, sugar-free honey. Hans, sponsor me also because, love that stuff too. Let's see if we can pop one of these in our mouth and maybe we won't choke on the string or have a stroke. But, if we stroke and the video gets posted, means that somehow survived, or someone broke into my room and instead of reviving me, did that. Whew. But yeah, this would then be the point you use the Dolphin's effect to target Kaiser to rip really any monster in the hand, because no physical health or 5k attack. Alright, so Kaiser. Oh, not overlay, what's about summon? Get it out game. Get Big Eye. Utopia, detach the Zephyrs to the Elite, and then the Ancient Cloak to get the rank up. Alright. And set the rank up. And that's game. That is game. And then you're able to still do the exact same combo for the follow-up play. You'll still be able to go, well, yeah, you can still do the same combo. Same combo. Ooh, yeah, same combo. Instead of using the Appaloosa and the Fireflint Lady to make Nama Unicorn, you use like seethe and Fireflint to make Nama Unicorn, because Appaloosa can't count as 2. But then you still use the Unicorn and Appaloosa to make your what is it? Predaplant, yeah. So you're good. You are good. So that's the second thing. 2 warriors plus extended, that's what you get. Alright. And the last one. One more time, guys. One more into the trenches. What happens if you get your wombo, but you draw that unfortunate double or nothing? So let's see if we get connector, which is a nice combo, and double or nothing. Let's see what we do. Alright. Now, I'll tell you right now, you can't do Kaluga. Out of the way. Out of the picture. Alright. So, we'll go for the combo like normal, okay? And by normal means, you know, we're going to go into a regular old play. We get the Dolphin. And of course, I'm going to try speeding this up to get through everything. Because, you know, everything's will be the same up to the point we get to our 2 level 4s on the board. So, we send, get a seethe. Get the add of Immortal Phoenix. We'll also use this point. This is send all 4 equip spells. We're still gonna go Armageddon Knight combo. So there he is. Armageddon Knight effect would then activate. We send the Strudo to the grave. Strudo effect. Spell summon itself out. Take our 4K. So it's add our 400 back. Alright. And then we'll go into Hockey Fibrax. And then from Hockey Fibrax, we'll get into Vion Cube. You know, same old still. Nothing really different. Even get double or nothing. We'll go into our Dawn Dragster at this point. Dawn Dragster, since it's summoned, now gets the effect of Vion Cube to get our DDR to our hand. And now we go for the Phoenix Blade combo wombo, banishing every gosh darn warrior. So you know what? Speeding up even more so you don't have to see me go back here 5 times. We know we're going to banish 2 more times, okay? Alright, so let's say we banish 2 more times. This is going to end us with a board of getting a Cloak to the Grave. We know that much. And it's also going to get us Severus Elite on the board, the Quit Spell activated, I'm going to get a Knight on the board. And 400 life points lower. Okay. And this is when we will go into Utopia Double and search the double or nothing. But since we have it, we can't do that, okay? So this is what we can do, okay? And this is just the 2 warriors. Now, since we only have 2 warriors, what you'll be able to do, you could technically now go into a 4 material Appaloosa. If you want to, or you can make a Predaplant to go into a Winda. You know, and that's really all you can really do with this deck. You know, you still got some, you still get the spell Trap Negate, and you can get a 3 material Appaloosa, or technically even a 4. You can use the Ancient Cloak, banish it. So say you always gonna want to banish this card. And this can get you the add of a Shade Brigandine, which then gives you the option of having a 4 material Appaloosa. So 4, that's like 5 negates. Not bad. Alright. But let's say you had an extender, okay? Let's say you had an extender. And this way you can get a lot more and actually end up with a decent board even when you brick. So I get Shade Brigandine down there. Let's say we had a... what would we have? Let's say we had a Ascended Sage. Why not? Always bring back the Sage. This is what we can do with this situation. We would still go the Ancient Cloak now. And we still want to get that Shade Brigandine. And we're going to use Shade Brigandine's effect, which is going to be to set and activate since we have no traps, hopefully. You know, this doesn't work if we had to use an imperm. Alright, so Shade Brigandine effect activated to move it on up. Now, what we're going to do is use the Hockey Fibrax, either of our other cards in Shade Brigandine. And we're going to make a 4 material Appaloosa, a 3 material Appaloosa. Okay. And then what we do next to finish up the turn We didn't go Armageddon Knight and whatever else. At least 2 effect monsters to make it into our Predaplant. Predaplant activate. Cost of a measly 2,000 life points. And the sin of 1 instant fusion. Not to hand, game. Not to hand. Which I'd like to just choose my opponent and say, oh yeah, Predaplant gets the effect by adding it to my hand. Yeah, we wish. But yeah, but then we're able to get out window. Alright. Which technically you want to probably move over here. Alright, and that would be your inboard. Which, you know, on your follow-up turn, you have Phoenix Bird activate. And then you can still banish 2 already on your turn. So just banish these out of the way. Add a Phoenix to your hand. So as long as you can survive the next turn, which you probably will, 1 spell and trap negate, 3 monster effect negates, and the restriction of only 2 summons per turn, you're probably in a very good situation. It's 1 spell. I was saying twice per turn the whole video. It's 1 spell. You get 1 special summon. Very good situation. A lot of decks cannot play for this. And then on your turn, you get to draw whatever. You then be able to banish any equip spell. Get out your Phoenix Knight, your Phoenix Gear Free, equip with the Phoenix Blade, attack and take over whatever's on the board, and potentially OTK from there. Okay, your good old Don Dragster, Appaloosa, Winda, and unfortunately the 500 attack with Birthday Anaconda. But you don't know, maybe that helps you get the game. You don't know. Alright. But yeah, that is basically the end ifs and bouts of this deck. You know, you could ask, okay, what about if you go second? Well, go second, you're going to try to do the exact same thing. The only difference is, you know, you may not make Kaiser, you may make Utopia 39 for Utopia and attack for 10k. Only difference right there. That's really the only thing difference. And that's kind of why we play all the hand traps, so we can play going second. And we know what we're going to side out. We're going first, we take out most of the hand traps, we play the cross out, we play the drag down, we play the call by the grave. And we still have instant fusion. We've had plenty of outs to hand traps, okay? So it's very consistent getting outs. Let's see, what happens if we reshuffle? Do we get hand traps? Let's see. Do we get any hand traps if we reshuffle the deck real quick? We may. Let's see. Imperm, and combo. 2 hand traps right there. Let's say we did again. What happens do we get? Okay, nothing on that one. Okay, we literally have maybe 1 card combo card. So, no hand trap there. But again, 3 hand traps that time. No combo. But, you know, this thing about the potential it has there. You are at least seeing, you typically maybe 1 hand trap, which would also be 1 kind of called by the grade base card, usually in every single turn. Alright? But yeah, that is going to do it for the video. Then I'll talk back to the deck profile so we get in on that little screen there. That's going to do it for today's video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Guys, helps you support me, and it helps me make more videos for you to enjoy, and it helps me, you know, give respect to the howls right there. My throat's doing pretty good. Doing pretty good for sure. Honey lemon. Gotta like it. But yeah, with that, that's going to do for today's video. And with that, you know it's time for me to say, hope this week is blessed, and hope to see you again in the next video. And with that in mind, I'm out.